Welcome to the Transformational Soul Show with your host, Ruth Soltman. Are you ready to experience more stability in your life? You can change your life and be who you are meant to be, your authentic self.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Ruth Soltman, and welcome to the Transformational Soul. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Right now, we are live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Rumble. So thank you so much for joining me live. Hello, Robert. Hello, Linnell. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much, Robert, for your super sticker. I greatly appreciate that. Please hit the like or the thumbs up button. Hello, Veronica. Please hit the like or the thumbs up button, and please share and retweet the show. I greatly appreciate that. And please say hello if you are here watching so that we can say hello to you. Please check out my website, ruthsoltman.com. It's RUTH, S as in Sam, OL, T as in Tom, M as in Mary, A, N as in Nancy.com. And you can check out my website and find out all about my books, all about my oracle cards, and all of my services. And there are direct links on there where you can sign up to get, a reading or a Reiki session. There are direct links on there where you can order my books directly from Amazon or directly from my website. There's two different ones. So I make it really easy. All you got to do is click and you are there. If you haven't already, please come and join Goldylocks Productions on Telegram. We have a great group over there, so much amazing energy. And, we converse daily. And it's just a lot of fun. A lot of great information is shared, a lot of support for each other. It's amazing. And also, Goldylocks Productions has an online store where you can get some pretty awesome merchandise. So go check that out as well. And Goldylocks Productions Energize cards. And these oracle cards were made by all of us show hosts, and we all came up with a saying or a quote for the card. Tiffany designed them. She put these beautiful sacred geometry symbols on them, and they're absolutely amazing. And you can order a deck for yourself, and they will be shipped directly to you. You can also become a Goldylocks VIP. There are different membership levels and different perks for each of those levels, and you can do this through YouTube or Patreon. We also have a VIP show twice a month just for the VIPs. I hope you can join us this Saturday. Oh, I don't know what the date is, the 26th, I believe, for the Spiritual Message Circle, but it's Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Spiritual Message Circle is a lot of fun. We have a group of us show hosts on there, and for a donation of only $20 or more, you can get a message from each one of us. So it's a lot of fun. So I hope you'll join us for that. Next week, I will be having a special guest, Mary Gundrum, aka Wellness Mary. If you haven't seen her show yet, please check it out. It's on Wednesdays, a few hours before mine. It's on at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's called Be Beautiful Essence. She's absolutely amazing, so I hope you will check that out. It's not required. However, if you would like to give a tip or donation, you are more than welcome to do that. Know that it is greatly appreciated. And you can do that through my Venmo. You can do that through Rumble Rant on Rumble. And you can do that through Super Chat or Super Sticker on YouTube. If you do make a donation of $5 or more, when I give messages, you're going to go to the head of the line. And you'll get a little bit longer message as well. Hello, Joyce and Sarah. Nice to see you here. Thank you to all of you who show support by liking my show, by sharing my posts and show information. I am very grateful for you. Very grateful. I want to wish a very happy birthday to Maureen, who watches over on Rumble. She celebrated her birthday on Saturday, this past Saturday, and to everyone else celebrating a birthday this week. And let's send out some love, light, and healing to all who are in need. Now, just before the show, here we go. I asked for a couple of cards for everyone, and I want to show you what came up. The first one was Forgive and Forget. Hello, Kim. And I don't think it's so much that when we forgive, that we need to forget everything, because we don't want to get ourselves in the same situation, that we were at one time. But I think it's really important to be able to move on from any kind of issues, anything that we feel caused us pain or that we feel hurt us. And that's really important to be able to do that, and to be able to let go. And when we do forgive, that is like a gift that we give to ourselves, because we're not releasing that other person from anything. We're releasing ourselves from holding on to that, right? And the other card that came up for everyone is Faith. It says, I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. And we all have value within the universe. We are all unique and different and special, each in our own unique way. Okay, so it's still Affirmation August, and next week is going to be August as well. It's a long month. And at the beginning of this month, I offered you a challenge to create an affirmation, to say it at least 3 times a day, and see what transpires by the end of the month. So we have 1 week left. And if anyone would care to share if they've seen, anything transpire so far, if they're still working on it, if they just didn't want to do it, whatever. But I have been noticing, but I'm going to wait and share that with you in 2 weeks, because next week I have a guest. But there's one that I've been working on, and there's something I specifically noticed that stood out very, very clear to me. So, that's pretty exciting. So, we always talk about a healthy lifestyle. Whenever something new comes across my path, I like to share it with you. I recently saw a movie on Netflix called Poisoned: The Dirty Truth About Your Food. I recommend checking it out. It was very interesting, and I learned some stuff. It's all about like our food safety and stuff. It's very, very interesting. Kim has been a member for 23 months. Wow, Kim, that's awesome. So check that out. It's very there's a lot that can be learned from it. And it might make you look at things a little bit differently as well. So last week I was talking about the wildfires in Lahaina on Maui. And so much more information has come out since then. So please look it up, check it out, see some of the interviews with the mayor, the governor, as well as what the locals are saying. Look up the deputy administrator of FEMA. Find out why he was locked up over the weekend. The more you look, the more you will see. And some things are going to rock you and shock you. A lot of stuff, I can't really come out and just say, but that's why I really encourage you to look for the information yourself. That's right, 23 months. That's almost 2 years, Kim. That is, yeah. Wanted to make sure I had that right. So congratulations, Kim, and thank you so much for all of your support. Oh, you added that movie to your list. Awesome, Sarah. I think you will enjoy it. I don't know if I should say enjoy it, but you will find it educational, I believe. There's so much corruption everywhere, everywhere. It just seems like everything is coming to the surface, right? There's rumors, there's speculation, there's theories about everything, everything. And for anything that someone says, there'll be three people that will say the absolute opposite and swear they can prove it. So don't buy into the fear. Some people are making stuff up. Some people are putting stuff out there on purpose. But fear is only an illusion. So don't buy into the fear. Don't be distracted. Don't let any of this stuff distract you. They will throw fear at you about everything. Everything. Use your discernment. Use your discernment because you know what it feels like when truth resonates with you. For example, let me just give you this little example here, which just popped into my head. I can remember when I was a kid and some new study came out that said if you're going to eat bacon, it has to be very well done. A little while later, they came out with another survey they did, or not a survey, but some kind of gosh dang it, why can't I think what it's called? Well, they did research, and then they would say, well, if your bacon is too browned, then that causes cancer. So there's always like they'll tell you both ways with the same result. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of sit there with your head spinning. What do I do? What do I do? But you know the truth when it resonates with you. You can feel it because you can feel it through your entire body. Just look at everything that was thrown at us in 2020. And we're still here. We're stronger than ever before. And in the last 3 years, more and more people have been waking up to the truth of who they are. More and more people are standing in their power. And, it's ironic that not only that it didn't break us, but it made us so much stronger and so much more powerful. And there are so many more of us, right? So many people that are waking up to the truth of who they are. So many people now. Just, it's unbelievable. And a lot of times it is a traumatic event that can start that process, right? And maybe that whole year of 2020 and all the things that some of us had to endure, that might be the thing that sparked it in them. We don't know. All we know is that people are waking up at an unprecedented rate. And it is amazing. And we feel it every day because we tap into that. We tap into that collective love. We tap into that collective energy. And we can feel it. It's really important to rise above all of the negativity, all of the the lies or the corruption. Don't stay in that frequency of fear because it's a very low vibration, right? We all know that. So keep shining your light because we need to light every corner where darkness still remains. I mean, just look at all the stuff that has been coming out just this year. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of corruption has been revealed. I feel things are in the process of changing. That's part of the reason that we are here, to help shine a light, right? Because our love and our light make a difference in this world. So focus on love. Feel that love inside of you. Let it consume you. Just be all consumed with love and light. Eat higher vibrational foods. Stay hydrated. Celtic salt really helps. I know Robin was talking about this on her show last night. Tiffany has talked about it several times. It is amazing. And when the first time I heard about it was when Tiffany talked about it on her show. I thought, well, that sounds really interesting. I'm gonna get that and try it. And so I thought, well, I want to find out some more about it. And so I did some research on it, and I found out like a lot of really wonderful information Why we have never known about this, I have no idea. No idea. Because it's crazy how much more hydrated it can help you get. And I've noticed, even though I was a bit under the weather for the last couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, I'm noticing a huge difference now with the Celtic salt. Now that I'm feeling, almost back to 100%, and I can really see a difference. And we've had this really intense weather, this heat this summer. Every day it's been over 100, and between that and the stuff that I was going through the last couple of weeks, I felt like I was purging a lot of stuff. And then on Melissa's show, she gave me a really interesting message. And it was, I forget, I was going to look it up before the show just so I could get it word for word, but it was something about making a physical transformation as well. And that's kind of what I feel like my body's been doing, because I had this awful congestion, sweating, like you would not believe how much. So I know that when I'm sweating, that a lot of those electrolytes and stuff are leaving my body and they're not coming back. So I did do some extra of the Celtic salt because I felt like I was losing so much. But that's what my body was guiding me to do. You always have to do what works for you, always, because our bodies are so individual. So we always have to make sure that we listen to our body and do what it tells us. But yeah, I felt like I've been going through a lot, and I'm pretty excited that it's starting to feel much better now. And as you notice, I am not coughing this time, but I'm prepared. I have my tea here. I have some water, and I have a cough drop if I need it. But I have not been coughing much the last couple of days. A lot of this stuff feels like it's worked through my system and cleaned up whatever it needed to clean up. So, focus on that. Stay hydrated. Eat the higher vibrational foods. Get plenty of rest. Heal whatever unhealed hurts and issues that you are still carrying around with you. You need to release yourself from that. Free yourself. Meditate. Quiet your mind so that you can hear answers that you are seeking. Because that's the only time you're going to hear it is when you are quiet. Because those answers are there inside of you. Joyce said, did it take you a long time to get the Celtic salt after you ordered? 3 to 4 weeks where I looked, over $30 too. Is that normal price? Let me tell you. So Tiffany was talking about the Celtic salt, and I'm like, I'm really going to have to look into this. And I'm thinking about it for a couple of days, and I'm like, I'm going to order it. As soon as I go to order it, it's out of stock everywhere. I saw I could get it on Amazon through Whole Foods, but it was going to be quite a bit more because they charge you a delivery fee. And so I'm like, well, I'm going to wait. If they have it on there, I should be able to get it. I went to their website of the people who make it, out of stock on everything. Amazon wasn't, they were out of stock. And then when I didn't order it through Whole Foods, they were out of stock the next day. And I'm like, doggone it. I should have just got it. So I waited a couple of days. I was checking every single day to see if they had it in stock. Finally found it. I did do it through Whole Foods. I got it let me see. It's a small bag because I figured I'm not going to need that much, right? But it was a small bag. I want to say maybe 8 ounces. Let me look. Okay, here we go. It was not showing up. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's a 1/4 pound bag, and I got it. It was like $3. Well, then they were charging me this delivery fee, so I'm like, well, I may as well just get two. So I got two of the little bags. But now I have like a 1/2 pound. I've been using it every day. So it depends too, Joyce, what size. I wanted to get the coarse salt, but they didn't have that. I had to get the fine. It still works the same. Kim said, I have lost so much time and days running together. But yes, working on the same affirmation daily, obviously healing and traveling. Awesome. I saw Poison too, about the food. Great education. I thought it was very great too. Banks are trying to take the land for pennies on the dollar in Maui. It's a shame. It's a shame what happened over there. And just before my show, I saw that there are still, I believe it was 850 children that are missing. 850 children. And a lot of the things that I had talked about last week, about things that were happening to the locals and the people there, I had said that I don't know if it's true. This is what these people are saying. Information I've come across since then has confirmed that what they were saying is true. So it's a sad situation over there. But these people are standing up for themselves. They're definitely standing up for themselves. I mean, these are people who have lived there on this land, and their land is sacred to them, and they've lived there for generations and generations and generations. And it's really a shame. So, where was I at here? Talking about the healthy stuff. Yeah. And notice, especially like in the summer, I've noticed my body requires more lighter foods. Like, it's very hard for me to eat something that's hot. My body does not like it. It's got to be like room temperature or cold. That's what it's doing right now anyway. We'll see what happens with that. And now remember that this life on earth right now, this is just a small blip, right? A small blip in the entirety of our spiritual journey. So don't compare yourself to anyone else. Strive to be the best version of you that you can be, because nobody else on this planet can do that. They can't be you. They can't be the best version of you. Only you can do that. Veronica said, I use Australian sea salt as a mouthwash gargle every night. Have done it for years. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm not familiar with Australian sea salt. I'm not like sure with what some of the differences are. But that's awesome. I did happen to see that one of the videos I watched about the Celtic sea salt, it says that, I don't know, because of whatever, it does not raise your blood pressure. If people are, because, a lot of times they say cut out salt, blah, blah, blah. That's table salt. So, but I'm not a doctor. I'm just handing you information that I ran across. So think about this. Before we came here, like, this is just such a small, teeny tiny part of our entire journey. That before we came here, our spirit was just flying free, right? No restraints, no limitations. And, just, it sounds so wonderful. Just think like of a bird flying around. They can, they seem so free. And then we set out a plan, right? Hi, Destiny. We signed a contract. We chose the parents that we were going to be born to. We chose the lessons that we wanted to come here to learn. And then our soul, our spirit, entered into a tiny human body. We decided the exact moment we were going to come into this world. And then we made our grand entrance. And the human experiences that we call birth and death are almost identical. Think about it. There is a tunnel with a bright light at the end. You begin moving through the tunnel slowly, then you pick up momentum, propelling you through this tunnel. Never, no idea what's going to be at the end for you, right? You're just going. And as you make your way through the tunnel, you are immersed in this beautiful white light. As you exit the tunnel, you are surrounded with unconditional love and light. Now, when we incarnate here, our soul leaves its source, creator, God, and it moves into a tiny baby body. As spirit, we experience the ultimate freedom. We are limitless. As a tiny baby, our bodies do little, very little, that we can control. In the beginning, we mostly eat, sleep, and get our diaper changed. It must be an enormous, exhausting journey to come into this world not having control over anything. I mean, think about it. You're this wonderful spirit that's just free flowing, through the universe, and bam, now you're trapped in this body, right? And I'm sure it does feel like that when it happens. What an experience that it must be, huh? We don't really remember it, at least most of us don't. Now, when we're birthed through a woman, we see this light at the end of the tunnel. We push and we propel ourselves through this tunnel. When we get to the end of the tunnel, all we see is this powerful white light. Now, we don't know that white light is, the birthing room or the hospital room, or whatever, with all those lights shining there so that the doctors can see what they're doing. We flow right into it. We feel all of those that love us are around us. Our parents are there just so excited to welcome us into the world. And it's a huge milestone for us to, complete. When we get ready to leave this earth plane, there's a tunnel and bright white light at the end. Now, that's what's reported by people who have had near-death experiences. You begin moving through the tunnel slowly, then you pick up momentum, propelling you through the tunnel. As you make your way through the tunnel, you are immersed in this beautiful white light. As you exit the tunnel, you are surrounded with unconditional love and light. All of your loved ones that have transitioned before you are waiting there for you. What a beautiful reunion. You return to source. People that have had near-death experiences talk about the amazing feelings that your spirit has when it leaves the body. How freeing it is. But imagine the opposite when we're coming here and we have this beautiful soul moving into this little teeny tiny body that really can't do anything. It's a very confined space. No wonder they come out crying, right? Now, I definitely believe we choose when we are born. I believe we choose whom we're born to, and so on, all based on what we desire to learn in this lifetime. Do you believe that we choose when we leave this earth plane as well? Just something for you guys to think about. Veronica said, I came out butt first. That says a lot. Yes, it does, Veronica. Yes, it does. We're about at the halfway point. So what I'd like to do is just take a second here. And I have a sponsor. My son and his wife, Tommy and Megan, paid for my show, sponsored my show for 3 months for my birthday. So here's the wonderful advertisement that Tiffany came up with. It's really, really, really wonderful. So I hope you guys will watch it and enjoy it. Thank you. Hello, Melissa. Nice to see you here. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for that. I just enjoy it every time I watch it. It's so relaxing for me. Um, I'm going to go ahead and get started on messages. So if you would like a message, please just drop it in the comments there. I'd be more than happy to do that. And Robert is first on my list. And we will get a message for him. Ooh. Well, Robert, that one flipped right over for you. I love that when that happens. Let's see what else we have going on here. Okay. Start writing down some names. Sarah. Okay. Robert. Okay. Okay, Robert. The first card that comes up for you is you are safe. You are safe, and you are. You are safe. You are protected. Hi, Heather. Nice to see you here. You are safe, Robert. You are protected. You have a whole team of angels and guides there to assist you, to help you with whatever you need. Whatever you need. They are always there. But you know what? Because of free will, they can't just intervene. We have to ask for help. So ask for help from them, from your team when you need it. Call on them for anything, no matter if it's something big or something small. And know that you are always safe and protected. Okay. And also, Robert, peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. And it's so important for us to have that inner peace, that inner calm, especially with all of the chaos that is going on around us most of the time. It's so important. And one of the ways that you can help to maintain that is with meditation, which I know you do. But that's one thing that can really help to keep you centered and keep you calm and keep you at that peaceful place inside of yourself. And one more for Robert. Let's see, Robert. And the other card I got for you, Robert, is voice, the voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Look at that beautiful card. I love that card. And what I feel for you, Robert, is your intuition does guide you. So you have to allow it. You have to trust it 100%, and you have to follow it. And I like this. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. Because everything that we do, every decision that we make, we need to be doing that through our heart space. Because when we do, it comes from a place of love. We're not going to make unkind decisions. We're not going to say unkind things. We're not going to do unkind things, because everything we're doing is being filtered through love. Everything, every decision we make. And it's so important that you tap into that heart chakra, and make sure that is where you are coming from in all that you do. Okay, I hope that resonates with you, Robert. Okay, I have Sarah and Joyce and Destiny. If anybody else would like me to put you on the list, just let me know. Okay, Sarah. Let's see what we have for Sarah. Ooh, creation. I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. That is really awesome card, Sarah. And I feel like it's really perfect for you. And you create wonderful things. And you're all of the healing work that you've done and that you are continuing to do. It's changing so much. You might not see it all yet, but it's changing so much for you. So much. It's like I just see like your path opening up so much more for yourself. And it's all because of the work that you're doing. You're healing things um, that aren't just yours. I mean, through generations. You are creating a much brighter future for the future generations. And that is such a beautiful thing. And when we think about it, we think, well, how am what I do now going to affect future generations? It does. It does. Hello, Kim Offman. Um, so know that it does. And I love this. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. Yes, positivity. And you can change that. And it all starts with a thought, right? Our thoughts. And then we put them into words. Then we put them into actions. And you are doing that. And you are going to be creating, a wonderful new future for yourself and your family. So yay for you, Sarah. Okay, I've got you down to Kim. I'm going to pull a card for Heather because she came on last week. When she came on, I missed her, so I'm going to get her a card. Heather, action. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenges into opportunity, and fear into love. Action. I love that. And yes, you put it into action. You put it into action. And when you are aware of those thoughts and they are driven by positive things, it makes all the difference in the world. Like it says, challenge becomes opportunity, right? Challenges become opportunities, and fear is turned into love. And it's all the way we look at it, right? We can't be sitting there saying like, I don't want this, I don't want that. Focus only on what you want, only on the positive things that you want to bring into your life. And I feel like you are starting to do this more, Heather. I feel like you're doing it more. Maybe things aren't going to happen as quickly as you want them to, but they're going to happen. So just keep staying focused and keep staying positive. Sarah said, I love that card so much. So many beautiful things happening right now. Thank you so much. I've got you down, Linnell. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Sarah. I've been ready for new creations for so long, and it's finally in the works. Veronica said, Sarah, talking about my generation came on the radio while Ruth did your reading. Wow, that's pretty cool. And Kim hears a girl laughing. I'm not sure who that is. Yes, Linnell, sometimes my little dog is has to voice her opinion, I guess. So I hope that resonates with you, Heather. And Joyce. Joyce. What do we have for Joyce today? Oh, release. Release, Joyce. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. What a perfect card for you. That is so perfect, Joyce. So I know sometimes we like to try to make things happen, right? Because we're not patient or we worry about it and we want things to happen quicker. But sometimes things take time. But it all happens in divine timing. Just don't forget that. Trust that everything will work out for the best. Trust that everything will work out for the best. And it will. And it really will. But keep focusing on that. Don't lose track of that. Know that everything is working in your favor behind the scenes, even though you might not see it or know it. But you can control your thoughts. So try not to worry about things that you can't do yourself. And accept that sometimes, these things take a little bit of time. But trust that everything will work out for the best. And I truly believe that, Joyce. I truly believe that. I hope that resonates with you, Joyce. You guys think she sounds like a human? I didn't know that. Destiny. Let's see. The card I got for you is Serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. Awesome. And what I feel with this is that you need to find more inner peace. Don't let the things around you, outside of you, affect you so much. You have to be able to stay in that peaceful place. Just like the eye of a hurricane. The eye of the hurricane is calm. Be that eye. And and then the outer part, it's all total chaos. But the eye of the hurricane is still in calm. Focus on that. Meditate more. Keep yourself in that place of peace. Because peace is going to take you very far. When you can remain calm and in a peaceful place and centered, when all this other stuff is going on around you, there is nothing, there is nothing that you cannot do, right? Everything is possible. Everything. So I hope that resonates with you, Destiny. And Kim Hoffman. And then I will get then Linnell, Kim Smith. Okay. So if I'm forgetting anyone, just let me know because we've got plenty of time left. I love animals too. Okay, Kim Hoffman. Come on, card. Okay, the card that came up for you, Kim Othman, is Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. That is a beautiful card, Kim. I am a being of light. Yes, you are. You are a being of light. And the more that you shine that light, the more people you are drawing into yourself, right? I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. Yes, when that beautiful divine energy is flowing, you feel it all throughout your body. And it does help to regenerate you in every sense of the word. Just remember always that you are a being of light. And everywhere you go, that light needs to shine always. Because we all need to keep shining our light, to shine lightness to, whatever darkness there is. I am the light of the world. Yes. So I hope that resonates for you, Kim Hoffman. And Linnell. I've got you down, Veronica. And Linnell. Linnell. So I will share. I did see a weather report for my area. And pretty much for the whole entire summer, and maybe even before that, it's been super hot. We've had no rain. No rain to speak of anyway. And I just saw that whatever front has been here that's been, keeping it so hot and everything, that it's going to start moving westward next week. So we might get, they didn't say anything about, what the temperatures could be. They're making it sound like it's not going to be that much less than what it is now. But it's over 100 degrees every day. So the heat index here has been, 110, 115 every day. And we're not talking like the hottest time of the day for 10 minutes. We're talking at like 9:30 in the morning. It's that hot. But they're saying it's possible we may get some rain next week. So I'm pretty excited about that. See what happens. Okay, Linnell. Uh-oh. There goes your card, Linnell. Oh, my chair. Okay. It says faith. I think this is the card that I pulled for everyone at the beginning. It says, I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. You are so welcome, Kim O. And you have a lot of faith. You have a lot of faith in the things that you believe in. You have a lot of faith in yourself. And that is awesome. There's a difference between someone who, like, I love this. I am confident. I am confident I will achieve my goals. And there's a difference between being confident about something or being arrogant. Confidence is a very positive characteristic. Very positive characteristic. And that's just beautiful. And yes, I know you believe in your value within the universe. Yes. And never, ever, ever let anyone tell you differently. Never. Because you are amazing, Linnell. Absolutely amazing. And faith and belief. And, it's so strong and powerful for us, isn't it? Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention that I didn't have time to write down. But I will do this really quickly. We have started. Maybe I didn't save it. Oh, there it is. We have started, as of, I believe, today, Mercury retrograde. Now, there used to be a time many years ago when I would hear those two words and I would feel like, oh no. But I don't feel like that anymore. Now, Healing Energy Tools is a page on Facebook, on social media. They're based in the United Kingdom, and they posted this about Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to tell you what it says. It says today Mercury enters Virgo, where it'll stay until September 15th. This is another awakening period that will give us inspired understanding and allow us to see how our past, present, and future are a continuum of growth into our uniqueness. Pay close attention to what you say or read during this period of time. The truth has a way of coming out, and it may not be pretty. The good news is the truth can set you free. The truth can set you free. So everything is the way you perceive it. If you perceive this as a time to do some great inner work, to see the truth in different situations in yourself, to know that you're going to be leveling up and awakening even more to more and more things. If you look at it that way, or if you look at it as, well, okay, so my computer's not going to be working, my phone's going to have issues, because there's always these communication issues, but there really isn't. It's all in the way we look at it. And since whenever it was, a long time ago, that I started seeing the positive side, because there's a positive side to everything, of Mercury retrograde, that's when these other things that I used to think about would happen don't happen anymore. They just don't. But before they were happening, because I was looking for them. I was looking for them to happen. So now I'm looking for truth. Now I'm looking for a deeper understanding of everything, of all of my spiritual beliefs. Now I'm looking for some more healing, inner healing. So that's what I'm going to find. Oh, I'm glad you didn't, though, Linnell. Possibly have some hard work under the belt as well for stronger power within. You are so welcome. And now we have Kim Smith. Kim Smith. Kim. What do we have for Kim? Self-love, Kim. It says, I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. And yes, loving yourself, just being in tune with your body and what it wants and what it needs at all times. I love this. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. And self-love is so important for all of us. Self-love, self-care. And when we are showing ourselves self-care, when we're taking care of ourselves, we're showing ourselves love, aren't we? But yes, I love that. Just continue to heal, continue to move forward, and continue every single day. Love yourself a little bit more today than you did yesterday. Just a little. And it's just amazing how much inner healing you have done in the last couple of years. And I know that you're still continuing to do more, and I see things really unfolding quickly for you. And that's really exciting. But always listen to your heart. Always listen to your heart and listen to your body, because it will tell you exactly what it needs. It tells you when it's tired. It tells you when it's thirsty. It tells you when it's hungry. So always listen to it. And if you're not sure, just tell it to be a little bit more clear. Well, thank you, Linnell, very much. Linnell said, great show. Thank you. And now I have Veronica. Oh, Veronica. Okay. Return to heart. It says, I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts. I focus on my heart and find space to be where my light and greatness are. I find peace and inner silence. A lot has come up about inner peace tonight. A lot. So I love this. Return to heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. And the present moment is so important. And we can really bring ourselves quickly to the present moment with gratitude. With gratitude. Because when we think about what we're grateful for in the moment, or right now, I mean, we're in the moment. We're not showing gratitude for something that happened 10 years ago. We're showing gratitude for what we have right now. And continue to do that. Continue to listen to your heart. Continue to make those decisions through that heart chakra. And continue to find that peace and inner silence. And you will find that silence, in meditation. That's when everything is quiet. It will, you quiet that mind, that all of that inner, you will quiet it down. And then you can hear all those answers for the things that you're seeking, Veronica. Well, thank you so much, Destiny. Destiny said, yes, awesome show. Thank you so much. So keep that in mind, Veronica. And what else? I'm going to put one more card. Let's see, let me get over here with this one. I love watching some of these videos that you see where they're doing social experiments. Like there was this one, it was in a park, and it was like a young woman, probably in her early 20s, and some guy was like harassing her. And every time she'd be sitting next to someone like completely different, like it would be a younger person, an older person, a male, a female, people of different races. And every single person would come to her aid. Not that she asked anyone for help, but they're all like, hey, is he bothering you? And it's so nice to see stuff like that. That people are still very willing to help each other out. Okay, rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. That's the word I get for everyone. So rejuvenate. That just relax a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of more self-care. Don't forget, we have another full moon coming up this month. Another full moon. So we have had very intense energy this month, August. Very intense. And I'm kind of excited to see, what's going to happen next month, what's going to energetically, because I know we've had these massive waves all this year. I can't believe it's almost September already. It's insane how fast it's gone by. But that's about it. I want to thank everyone for being here. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Good night. I love you.